What's up, YouTube? Khamo here, gonna record another video. I know a lot of you have been asking me for it lately. I'm not gonna talk for the first few rounds here because I want to get a good start, so I'll talk to you in a minute. Okay, so looks like blue started just below me. That kind of forces me to go north, but green is down in the Balkans as well, so I'll let them fight it out for a bit. That might work out to my benefit. I'm just going to swing over into Austria before anybody else is able to get over here. I do not want to get boxed in here. Looks like I can go for like Germany, France. I'll try and grab Belgium really quick. Yeah, gray's going over there too. I do not want that. Just gonna hold back. I don't know why gray is trying to come this way. Because he can go for Scandinavia easily, so I really cannot allow him to expand too much this way. Doesn't look like gray's being too aggressive against me. I'm going to grab some of these islands. Ideally, I can get down into Spain. I'm going to swing up here and grab this. Okay, green's grabbed Portugal. I'm gonna grab this. Okay, I gotta keep my eyes on gray because it looks like he might be the type of guy that wants to fight. Cannot let green. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna try and trade gray Netherlands for Wales, but I won't worry about that just yet. Okay, I gotta pull back here because teal's pushing into me. That's okay. Okay, so red's pushing into me a little bit. It's kind of shitty. Okay, so red's pushing into me. I've got to back up here. Actually, I should not. I'm going to wait for gray. I'm going to just try and get into Africa. Okay, so red's coming at me. I can't really do much about him. I've got to just finish off teal. I'm going to try and hold him back at Spain. I'll just keep on pushing up here. I will get my revenge. I will certainly get my revenge. Okay, this is a problem. Gotta swing up here real quick, hurt him. I think red just doesn't like me, possibly. I probably have fought him before. Man, this is just insane. I've got to like get down here. I just got to hope somebody goes for red and like I can avoid this fight for a little bit. So somebody is pushing into red. That's cool. I just need to get down here and then hold this choke. So hopefully red decides to push back, because this is just too much. So red's got to mount a resistance. He's going to have to worry about blue on his border, gray on his border. But I certainly will be pushing back into red. I've played with him. I recognize the name. I think I must have pissed him off, because he was just going like a madman into me. Okay, this might be my opportunity to just push back. Did I lose my... okay. This might be the perfect opportunity to push back up. Perfect. Oh, did I I just built a bunch of drop ships. That kind of sucks. Okay, this is good. So it did go according to plan, which was red got spread too thin and people decided to attack him. So he had to back up. He had no choice. So that is very fortunate. Yeah, so it looks like red's gonna be done. I've just got to make sure I can pull into France. This is perfect. Okay, so luckily my plan of just taking out teal and then like backing up worked out exactly as planned. I might as well keep pushing here because red's got to be eliminated, like, for sure. Okay, so now blue's attacking me, so I'm gonna back up here. I've got to bring back a contingent of forces. I don't have much in the area. Yeah, I've got to get back down here. Okay, so I'm going to back up because I cannot really deal with two wars at the same time. So I'm just going to start dealing with blue. So blue's backing up. If gray had kept pushing, I could have gone in for red, but since gray stopped, I kind of had no choice. Okay, so bit of a rocky start. Okay, so that's pretty nice. I definitely appreciate the respect from these people. So that's kind of cool. I'm gonna bring most of this back up here. Pull back. Round out my forces a little bit. I don't know that I need quite as much here, but I'll just leave those. Okay. Want to keep my eye out for any navies in the area. It doesn't look like there is, so I'm not going to start one. Typically, I don't like getting navy. If I see somebody else getting navy, then it just forces me to spend about twice as much as them on navy. That's kind of the only valid response to that. Okay, so Gray's in a pretty strong position. We're actually all pretty decent on the income. I'm still kind of low, so at least I survived. That was like a really, really rough start. Gray's got a little bit of a ball going on over there. My ball is a little bit weak. Although I've been favoring like heavy marauder medic lately. It's very like easy to move around, and it's super strong. Like it's so easy to bust through people's lines with just heavy medic marauder. The marauders with the medics can just take like a ton of hits, so you can just kind of stutter step like right into an army and just take them out. Okay, so looks like there's a bit of tensions with Gray and Red still. It's kind of how it feels. So that's kind of cool. I'm super glad that. So I'm just gonna pull back here just as a good gesture that like Gray is all up on Red's border. So I just want like Gray to feel at ease that I'm not planning on like running into his land. So I'm just going to extend the olive branch. Hopefully that will, I don't know, buy me some goodwill in the future. Plus, if he's going to be fighting Gray, it's kind of good for him to be stronger, so. Okay, so I kind of don't like that aggressive talk from Blue. Okay, this is just a perfect situation right here. I couldn't ask for better. We've got couldn't fight you good. Didn't have enough bank. Yep. That'll happen. Okay, so Red's got pretty good okay. Pretty good micro, looks like. Like he puts all his tanks like at the back, like he makes sure to do that. And puts like his meat at the front, so he kind of knows what he's doing. I love this build up. That's just great. And what do we got over here? Not too much happening with Blue. He's just chilling out. Okay. Let me just bring those over there too. I don't know if I want to bring them all the way over, because then he's going to think I'm like coming at him. But this is great. Okay, so he's sent one of his tanks down to the repair shop. It's always smart. Okay, and we got war. Very interesting. And up here, over there. Wow. Well, I think the best move right now is to just chill out and do nothing. So I'm hoping red is better with his micro. I think he probably is, so he's going to be able to hold this off, maybe? Because gray is definitely the stronger, like, income-wise player. So I think, yeah, red will be able to probably hold this off, maybe. If gray starts targeting these tanks, might be a different story. But red is doing well in Germany. I do not want gray to win. Yeah, so red's holding this pretty good. He's keeping his tanks back, so he's holding the line pretty well. This is bad with gray kind of pushing down here. He's got idle units. It's going to be a very, very close battle. With gray sneaking around behind, that's going to be a problem. So yeah, like, gray had way more units, but because red's the better player, he was able to take red down, or he was able to take gray down. So he actually won this battle. These units that swing around are a little bit late. So wow, very interesting. So red's going to get strong. I actually don't want red to be that strong. I would prefer to have gray with the higher income at this point. Hopefully he loses a lot here. Target those tanks. Okay, so he's swinging around. So gray's going to lose this for sure. Yeah, I would definitely prefer gray to be the stronger of the two. I'm just going to swing up here. I'm not going to allow him to take Belgium. Okay, so red is going to be high income now. Oh, look at this. Dark blue makes a comeback, and he looks like he had some bank. At least like 100 or something like that. Huh. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like that. I don't mind that at all. So red is like, looks like he might be pushing up. Wow. This is this is so funny with dark blue. That's, you know, that's exactly where I would have wanted an attack to come. I think I should build a bit of a navy, maybe down here. Just to get ready to go take those islands, just in case if it comes to that. So I'll just get like, I don't know, 6 or 7. Okay. Okay, cool. Wow, so dark blue lost, but what it did do is it kind of slowed red down. So that's good. I like to see blue massing up in Turkey. Means he's got plans to go in for the Balkans. I'm just going to beef up my Marauder mix. Okay, so if red pushes further into gray, I have a feeling that blue will move up. And if that happens, that's good, because it'll keep red in check. I don't want red dead, but I do want him weaker. So red's kind of just chilling out because he sees this coming. So he knows he's going to have to swing down, but now gray is going to pull in. Ideally, red gets wiped out. Like, that's what we want. I know I just said that I don't want him dead, but actually he's the strongest player. I feel that if it's just down to 3 people, I don't want him as part of those 3. Okay, so red sees that. He's moving up. I ain't fighting that at full strength. Okay, so I'm really not sure what I should be doing right now, whether I should stay out of it. So blue keeps moving out. Okay. Okay, so I just told red that I'm going to stop blue, but I'm not actually going to do that. So I'm just going to swing up here. Okay, so this is going to be tough. So I definitely have to move up here. Definitely not looking to fight blue. So just want to get like red out of the mix. That's literally all this is. So yeah, it's just a cleanup. Okay, so gray left, so it's gonna be red. That's kind of shitty. Oh yeah, good call. Let me go grab that. I don't want to get too big though. I'm gonna just back right up, back right up, back right up. So let's see what red's doing. So red's coming back with a vengeance. So I'm just gonna really just pull back and hopefully he fights blue, not me. I just don't want to be the one dealing with that. So let me just pull back, pull back. I don't want red to live. Ah, this is horrible. Can I, like... Maybe that's what I can do. I can just, like, come up here I might just have to go for the win, unfortunately. If I just hold back blue, how much we got coming back here? Not too much. Okay, so red's coming in for blue. So I'm just going to keep a contingent of forces back there to hold back blue. Okay, DMZ is good. Oh, I got income capped. So I'm just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna hold back here. I'm just gonna go for the win. So I gotta keep my eyes out. I just want to finish off red, because he's just gonna be like the toughest to fight. Okay, so I gotta pull back here because he's going navy. So that is tough. So I'm just gonna pull back there. LG, you're better than this, man. Okay, so red comes into me. need to get my navy down here immediately. Okay, so he left the game, so I've got to hold off here. I'm surprised blue is not going in after me right now. Okay, perfect. So I think I've got this one on lockdown. I've just got to hold blue back. So I'm just going to bring those guys up there. I don't need much of a force. Okay, so I'm just going to hold back this line. Okay, build here. Okay, so he wants to fight me. Where does he want to fight? He wants to fight here. Well, we can. Okay, let me hold those guys back. Okay, what's happening? What's happening? Okay, you're pushing in. Reinforce with tons of Marines. Just hundreds while I try and grab this. Meanwhile, these guys are coming up there. Okay. Okay, that's going all right. Just need to keep reinforcing. Oh, I have these forces too. Okay. Okay, looks like just through sheer macro, I think I've got it. He certainly has a lot of stuff. But I've just got too many tanks, I think. Okay, hold back here for a second. Okay, yeah. Good, good, good. Perfect. Okay, oh. Oh. Okay, push in, push in. I should be just wearing him down on the income. I've got a little bit better setup in my army right now. I should come down here, GGWP, U2. Alright, I think I can safely say I've got it. Can I see your stats? Ew, I'm not sure what my stats are right now, because I've lost a lot of games recently. A lot more than I care to lose. Just gonna make sure this is over before we call it over. Okay. Okay, sure, I'll let him see my stats. What are they? Right now, 50 wins to 54 losses. He's 7 to 38. So he can see. Risque worthy, he says. Okay, well, that was freaking awesome. That was a lot of fun. That was, you know, I have no idea. I don't really look or care about the stats so much. Just true, I kind of don't. Just as Risque is just as big as Playboy Mansion. Yeah, maybe. I think I'll take a month break too soon. I'm gonna just try and bait a little bit here. Yeah, no, that was a super fun game. Like, yeah, just challenging enough to make it really enjoyable. Of course, it's fun to just have like a, you know, super easy game and you just destroy. But on the other hand, you know, it's kind of fun to get challenged and like really have to just make some tough decisions. And I think that's exactly what this game was all about. And luckily, the decisions that I made paid off. And yeah, I was able to take the victory. 45 rounds, so that was pretty quick. That's what, about half an hour. Yeah, wow. Okay, so just to like quickly summarize, so I started out trying to go for the Balkans like I normally do, and then there was a couple of people there, so I decided to kind of go north. I was able to lock down Germany and France and Italy, and I was starting to take Spain. When just after I'd taken Spain, Teal pushes up from Africa, starts to attack me, and at the same time Red decides to push into me in Europe. So I had two choices. I could go back and fight Red in Europe, and then I would have just lost tons of land behind me from Teal, or commit to the fight with Teal because he was much weaker, take over his land, and then just hold that area in Africa was the plan. So I swung around. I had a Banshee, so I swung it around and took out, you know, 5 of his income, and started pushing in through the back door. Then I pushed down, and I was able to take, basically clean up Africa and take that for myself. Teal left, and Red pushed all the way as far as to my front door, the choke with Spain and Morocco. And luckily at that time, and this game, you know, there's a lot of elements of luck. Luckily at that time, he started to be attacked. Red started to be attacked just as he made it there. He was really spread thin, and he had a war on his hands, so he basically was in full retreat mode. I was basically, you know, 10 feet behind his troops, running up, chasing him out of here because he knew he had to go defend his main land. So I was able to grab back Spain, Portugal, France. I think I even grabbed Switzerland and Italy, so I was in a pretty good position. I mean, as the African player, really that's where you want to be, is like just right up into this choke. You know, if you can get Germany, great, but you know, at least, you know, you've got just 2 chokes here to worry about. Grabbing all the islands, I had all those. You know, maybe I could have grabbed Malta too. And also, just as I had done that, Blue decides to drop into me, so I pull back a bunch of my forces. and I deal with that. And I knew I didn't want to get into a war with blue. He seemed like kind of a weaker player. I had to really focus on the other guys. And then red and gray very soon after that got into a war, which was great because gray was like a lot stronger. You know, he had all this land up here, and red was weaker income-wise, lower income, but really just a good player. Like, he's just solid. Like, I'm definitely afraid of him when I play with him. So, as they were fighting, you know, I decided to kind of push into here, especially when I got that green light from blue pushing into the Balkans. I knew I didn't have to worry about fighting blue. So I pushed in and kind of just, you know, took this entire area. Gray eventually left, and I decided, you know, I need to take like a bunch of these islands. And what I was afraid of at this point was just appearing way too big. Like, red was in a weak position, blue was in a weak position. So that's when I said, like, I don't care who wins. I'm just going to fight red because he scares me. So it's partly true because red does scare me, and I knew I had to, like, wipe him out because he would be, like, a total wild card. And if he got any strength, like, he would just, you know, could totally, you know, steer the game in any way he wanted. So I pulled my troops up into Poland, and I just kind of held the choke and said that I'm going to fight red, and I don't care who wins. And so this actually worked out really well for me because rather than me having to fight into his choke, red just got pissed off and, you know, went into my choke. So I was able to hold both blue and red and just clear out red. I brought my Banshees up into Scandinavia, started taking Scandinavia, and then at the end, blue said, you know, it's time to fight, and he just pushed into me again. So I just, once again, I had the ability to hold my choke. There's no way I would have been able to do this if I had to go into red and into blue. You know, I would have had to go into red, secure that income, and then just hold back and just defend against blue, and then get strong enough and then push into blue. If I was lucky enough to even get that far. But it just worked out great, and blue pushed into me, but I just had too much income that I was able to just hold that line and just slowly push in and just destroy his army. So yeah, super fun game. Hope you guys enjoy that, and yeah, peace out.